home construction, and I'm also a partner in the development of this neighborhood. I've heard a lot of your concerns.
What's your address?
My address, I live in Whispering Pines, 4200 Niagara Carthage Road in Whispering Pines. I grew up in this area. I grew up in Lakeview, just adjacent. I went to school at Vass Lakeview School. Graduated from there and went to Union Pines High School. I chose to come back to Moore County to be a contractor in Moore County because I love what Moore County is. I love what it's about. I have a lot of the same values that every one of you guys have. I also understand there's different needs. There's different wants. We're not going to please everybody. There's no way.
Or anybody.
I'm not going to, excuse me, but I gave y'all respect. Please,
Yeah.
let me speak. I'm not going to convince you guys to like this development. I understand that. I will not make everybody happy. My company, we build all types of projects. We build custom homes. I build equestrian products. I built several products out on Young's Road and Aiken Road that you guys know of. They're some of your neighbors and friends. We build a high quality product. I'm not a tract home builder. We build what we're trying to do, some more affordable housing as best we can. The market right now is extremely difficult to do that. And we're doing everything we can. A lot of the big home builders that you speak of, I won't name their names, but you know who we're talking about. They do things, they cut a lot of corners. They'll put their studs 2 foot on center. They will cut out nice plywoods. They'll cut out other materials for the roof systems. They'll use the cheapest cabinets you can buy. That's not what we build. I've built many projects around here. I have a development in Southern Pines right now. It's the Cottages on May. These are smaller houses. It's tight lots, but that's what fits in Southern Pines. That's what they wanted, and it works. But they're high quality. Excuse me, 1 second, I'll take questions. They're high quality houses. We're bringing the same type of quality to this neighborhood. I'm not building cheap tract homes. That's not what we're doing. But I will try to build an affordable house with good quality, as best as we can. The neighborhood itself is not the neighborhoods that you're seeing popped up that so many of you are addressing. I understand the problems that's been there. I've been called by many of the residents that live there to help them fix some of those problems. And I'm happy to do so. Grading is an issue, as you stated. Absolutely is. When we came and presented to the planning board, that was brought up. We are actually trying to work with the town to help put some stuff in that's going to cover them to prevent those type of things from happening. That's just not what we do. I understand none of you guys here have to believe a word I'm saying. And that's okay. But in the years to come, when the development is done, you will see the product that we're putting out there. You will see the quality that we're putting into it, the development itself, as well as the housing. It is a top quality product for as affordable of a price as we can get.
I'm gonna vouch for that. I live down the road from it. So I do want to say, like, it's highly attractive. They're very small lots.
They are.
We have more than 20 acres of horse farm adjacent, and I live on a private road that is no longer private. We've got people running with baby strollers down our dirt road. We have people walking dogs on a property where it very specifically says no dogs to be walked. And I don't have anything against those people. They are nice people. As far as I can tell, everybody, you know, they got their reason to be there. You've got your reason to have developed it. It's already there. But as an adjacent landowner, and our family has been here, the Moore County Hounds has been here more than 100 years. And the Moore County Hounds were there too.
Right.
people come moseying in like it's their own property, and it's a problem. It's a challenge. It's a challenge on our traffic. It's a challenge on the water. It's a challenge on people completely not respecting private property. And you do have a quality product. I don't disagree with that for 1 second. The houses are very attractive, and the people that move into them seem to be very nice people. But there's other issues, and the disrespect of personal property is a major one that is concerning to me. Like, I'm thinking of putting in thousands of dollars of gates to keep people from coming onto a private road. So I guess what I'm saying is I'm living where this already got put. And yes, the town of Southern Pines wanted it. They wanted to grow Manly, and Manly is busting at the seams. And I'm next to it, and I got to tell you, like, it's not respecting the rural history of what's been there. Moore County House been there since 1940s. They've been in Southern Pines since over 100 years. The equestrian aspect has been going on there since the early 1900s. And you can hardly manage to ride because there's people on foot, dogs walking with babies in strollers, and it's like bedlam. So I'm just going to put that out there. Again, I will totally vouch for the quality of what you put out there. It's lovely looking houses, and they're expensive enough for people that move in. They're mostly all military people, and I totally respect our military. I love what they do for us. I want them to have a nice place to go. But there is a lot of risk to putting this in your back door. That's all I got to say.
So, and thank you. I appreciate your comments. And one thing that I would like to address that I think the lady brought up here was the plans and stuff for the stormwater management, the water, the sewer, all those things. And I don't know if it's made clear or not what this meeting and rezoning is about. This is an annexation request, and it's a rezoning request that's adding CZ to the already existing component. What that's for is so that we can have the townhome element. And I understand some of you are saying townhomes don't belong out there. But we're also all sitting here saying we need affordable housing. And there's only so many places that I can cut to get affordable housing. As I spoke to, I'm not willing to cut quality. I will not do it. We won't cut corners. I don't go after the contractors that are bottom dollar because I get that product. So we have to find other ways to do it. Excuse me 1 second and I'll answer. Townhomes are an ability to do that. But we've also asked, and that's what Molly spoke about, the ability to recombine those townhome lots to turn them into single family lots, thus reducing the density. We wanted that component because this may not work. We may advertise this and people agree with you guys and say, doesn't need to be out there. We don't want to be in a townhome 2 miles away from downtown. However far it is. So, excuse me 1 second, hang on. And if that's the case, we're backing out of that. We're not forcing something that doesn't need to be there. That's why we've asked for that condition, to be able to make that adjustment if that's needed. The RA zoning is already there. There's nothing changing on that. We're permitted to build the same amount whether we get a rezoning request or not. The only difference is the CZ component. That's it. At a later date, we will bring in the engineer drawings, the exact layout of the development that has all the walking trails, that has all of the stormwater management, has the street designs, has everything else in it that you're asking about. That will come in. At that time, the council can ask for special conditions if they would like to. Those things can be added at that time, but we're not there yet. All we're asking for is the CZ to be added to it. That's it.
5-acre mini farms.
And I get that. 5-acre mini farms are a great idea in some situations.
Well, this is the situation.
Economically, it can't work.
Well, there's 5 places that it'll work.
Well, if you've got the land for sale, I'll buy it.
All right.
So if we can buy it, if we can buy land at that price, absolutely.
Well, you
we
bought
will.
that at a good price.
We did, and we bought